Rethink Breast Cancer is all about educating women to take care of their bodies and be more mindful. And as a brand, it stands out from many of the other cancer research foundations and other charities in that it's a little bit cheekier and a little bit more irreverent and targets a younger female demographic. The client was really focused on doing something that was different, and in fact I think the best part of the brief was when she said this is not going to be about teddy bears and little pink ribbons. We really need to stand out in the sea of sameness of breast cancer awareness.
But since studies have shown that women are more likely to watch a video if it features a hot guy, I'm not going to. He is.
Hey, I'm Anthony, and I'm here to talk to you about Rethink Breast Cancer's Your Man Reminder.
It's all about changing behavior, not just building awareness. We know that most women know that it's important to check their breasts regularly. Only about 12% do it on a regular basis, and about 50% never do it. So using humor, we thought, was a way of really breaking through and creating a change in behavior. This is a fabulously brave client who challenges the agency to continuously up the ante, but not in a way that shocks for shock's sake. You have to find unique and edgy ways of engaging people.
It's an app that gives you regular reminders to check your breasts from a hot guy of your choice.
Hey there. How you doing? Hey, baby.
You know, when you go to make a joke, you can't be subtle in this case, right? You have to go well over the top so that everyone understands tongue is in cheek.
You know, you can do this anywhere, like on your bed, in the mirror.
By taking an approach of using hot guys in this campaign, I think we took a much broader approach than had typically been done. It broke down a lot of the stigma and stereotypes of public service announcements for this cause, and it made it something that women could talk about, share. In fact, a lot of women would compare notes on which guy they picked, which of the 6 guys they picked. It made it much easier to discuss, and I think in that way started to reduce some of that defensiveness and some of the barriers that can go with self-examination. The reaction to the app, I think, was a little surprising to us in how positive it was. It made us happy because there's so much news and so much press out there and so many initiatives for breast cancer that standing out in that sea of sameness is really hard. We knew we were onto something pretty much right away. We had over 1 million hits on YouTube within the first couple of weeks, and we're north of 2 million hits now. The press on it was unbelievable, and friends of mine, friends of my daughters, not knowing that we had worked on the campaign, came home or at a party if we were talking, started talking about this really cool app that they downloaded and how they were sharing it with their friends and talking about it. And hearing that spontaneously has to be the most rewarding feedback that you can get, and the most rewarding way of knowing that what you're doing is making a difference. And if today advertising is all about shifting behavior, we have more tools with digital and mobile media than we've ever had in our life. So it's incredibly exciting to work in this industry today. I think the challenge in selling this kind of work in the future is going to be teaching clients that it's not just about a 30-second ad. So much of their structure and model is built around judging, buying, researching 30-second TV spots, and those tools just don't work with where advertising is going today. Most of the research, copy research that our clients use is completely out of touch with how media has kind of all crashed together, and it's symbiotic, right? You've got TV and viral video, and they're not fighting with each other, they're actually building on one another. But so many clients are using old tools to try to measure that kind of campaign. We were very lucky with Rethink Breast Cancer because they're a very evolved client. So they didn't put us through the old models and the old testing paradigms. But clients will struggle with that, I think, into the next decade.